How's it going, YouTube? This is Manny from Manny Fresh Bets, bringing you my NBA first basket picks for today, March 1st, 2023. If this is the first time watching one of my videos, or if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Greatly appreciate all the new subscribers, all the new followers on Twitter. So make sure you're following me on Twitter at Manny Fresh Bets. Like I said, these are my first basket picks. I gave out a hockey pick last night. Like I said, I've been winning some, losing some. The one that I gave out last night lost, I think, by 2 legs. It got pretty close. I think the Tampa Bay Lightning just decided they were going to score 1 goal the whole game when they've been scoring pretty well. That kind of killed our whole parlay. But in terms of the first basket, and if you guys see me looking to the side, this is where I have my whole setup with all my notes. So last night we actually did pretty well. Uh, first day back was terrible. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I've always let you guys know when I lose and when I win. Last night the parlays were bad. I think we only had one parlay where we hit a round robin by twos. The rest, only one guy hit it. So the parlays were pretty bad. In terms of the straight up hits for last night, we got DeAndre Hunter. I told you guys he was kind of one of my sleeper plays for first basket in the Atlanta game. He hit the first basket, so we got him. We got Luka. Kind of, again, it's kind of square because, he is the main ball handler, main scorer. But I've just been noticing that ever since Kyrie came to the Mavs, he's been a little bit more aggressive in terms of scoring. I think he knows that he can rely on Kyrie, to facilitate a little better. And he doesn't have to, have the ball 24/7 in his hands for the Mavs to score. So he can get his scoring. I told you guys when the trade happened that his assist numbers might go down by 1 or 2 on average, and it's definitely been happening. So he's been scoring a little more. Another hit we got was marketing. So Laurie marketing in the Utah and the Spurs game. That was kind of a square play as well, I guess. But we hit that as well on the straight up hits. Then we got Dame as well. So we got 4. I think we got 2 more. I gotta check which other ones. I think we did. No, we went 4 out of 6, 4 out of 10. Sorry. So we missed 6, but again, things are starting to get back on track. I know a couple of you guys been, kind of feeling the same way I am. Like, we had Magruder hit a first basket. We had Melton hit a first basket. It was just kind of mayhem after All-Star break. Again, that's the reason why I took that week off. Probably should have taken 2, just so things can, get a little bit back to normal. But it looks like things are getting there. We got Hunter, Luka, Marketing, and Dame last night. So let's keep it going. Tonight in the NBA, we got 9 games. The first game that I'm going to go through, and again, I'm going to try to make this quick because I know the videos have been going a little longer, just because I've been kind of explaining and analyzing the games the way I view it. And I don't want you guys to, sit there for, 20, 30 minutes just watching the video. If you guys want, obviously it's greatly appreciated, but I'm going to try to go a little quicker. Now, for the Suns and the Hornets, they only played 1 game so far. It can be basically a throwaway because there was no Ayton, no Booker. Plumlee was playing. He's now in the Clippers. And then the big news here is that Durant is set to make his Suns debut. He's actually listed already in FanDuel. And I believe he's day-to-day or not even listed in the injury list on ESPN. So that's big news. Although it is good for the Suns, it is a little bad for us because it kind of throws a wrench in our handicapping and our kind of our analysis, because he is ball dominant. For the most part, most of the first baskets for the Suns have come within either Ayton or Booker. We usually, like I told you in one of my videos, Booker is one of those guys Booker and Ayton are one of those, probably more Ayton is one of those guys that I usually almost take blindly, just because he hits so much. But now with Durant in the mix, it's going to get a little tougher. So again, we're going to have to wait a couple of games where they play together, analyze how they're doing together, see how their offense is flowing, so we can see what goes on there. So for my first parlay, and again, If you guys haven't watched my videos before, I usually give out three to four parlays. Maybe a long shot parlay, and then I give you my straight up picks. This is gonna be my go-to guys parlay, and no surprise, I'm going with Ayton in that game, because he is one of those guys that we've cashed with so much in the past, that I just can't ignore him. So we're going with Ayton there. Second pick for the go-to guys parlay, I'm gonna go with Vujicic. Again, there's a guy that I almost take blindly sometimes just because he makes them so much. So these two teams have played twice already. There's no looks like Vodanovic is day-to-day. He's probably going to play. But then you got Durant and Stewart, who are the two other big guys for Detroit. They're out right now. So again, I make these videos very early. Make sure you're checking the lineups probably like an hour or 40 minutes, 30 minutes before tip-off to see who's in, who's out. But right now, that's what's showing up. So it's probably going to be Wiseman against Vujicic. That kind of worries me with my Vujicic pick, just because Wiseman is taller. He's more athletic. He's more lean. He might be able to win that tip-off. But if Vujicic wins the tip, banking on him to make the first basket. If he loses the tip, I'm banking on the Bulls to hopefully cause a turnover, cause a miss, and then Vujicic comes back on the other end and scores. In terms of those games, Vujicic has hit the first basket once already in the second game, and then Durant makes the first basket in the first game. So again, Durant is gone, so we don't have to worry about him. And Vujicic has already made the first basket in one of these two games. So I feel pretty confident that he's gonna at least try the first shot for his team. Then we got the 76ers against the Heat. Again, these two teams played 2 days ago. This was the one that we lost. I took Embiid and Melton hit. So DeAnthony Melton hit the first basket there. I think they played 2 days ago. Harden, Butler, and Vincent were very aggressive in the game. Then we got Kevin Love and Strus. Our day-to-day, Larry is out for a while now. And I'm just going with Embiid. I mean, I'm going with my guy. I'm not going to overthink it. He won the tip. He decided to pass it to Melton. Melton hit a three. So, kind of bad luck there. But in this case, I'm banking on him to make the first basket in this game. So far we got Ayton, Vujicic, and Embiid. Then for the Knicks and the Nets, they've played already 3 times. The last one was probably the only one that we can count, because that was February 13th. And this is really the only time where the teams that are in place right now, like for the Knicks and the Nets, both of those, that game, that's where everyone played. So Bridges was there, all the new guys for the Nets, and all the guys for the Knicks. In that game, Sims actually won the tip against Claxton. Brunson missed a jumper. RJ3 misses a 3, and then Bridges makes a jumper. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we had Bridges in that game. I know we picked him twice already, and he's hit twice already. So I believe that was one of those games. And in this game, we got, no surprise, Brunson, Bridges, and Randall very aggressive, starting to shoot the ball very early in the first quarter. Again, I'm not going to overthink it. I'm taking Brunson. If you want to swap him out for Randall, I won't be mad at that. Or Bridges. He's been kind of, like I told you yesterday, he's kind of supplanted himself as the go-to guy on that team. He might not score as much, or might not be the leading scorer on his team sometimes, but most of the time he is going to be. So again, go-to guys parlay, I kept it only to 4 guys, just because the things have been weird, like I told you, after All-Star break, and I want to increase my chances of winning, so I'm not picking as many guys. And again, guys and ladies, always round robin these. It's going to increase your chance of at least winning something if you don't hit all 4. If you do by 2s, by 3s, you're going to win something back. So go-to guys parlay, we got Ayton, Vujicic, Embiid, and Brunson. Then for the second parlay, it looks like we have the Celtics are playing the Cavs. They played twice already, one in early October, one early November. No Rob Williams in both games. Obviously, he's back. So Time Lord is there doing the tip-offs in those games. Pretty much Horford makes a jumper in the second game, and Wade makes a free throw in the first game. Wade doesn't even start for the Cavs anymore, so you can probably throw that one away. But Horford tipped off twice against Allen. He's 1 for 1. Obviously, Robert Williams is probably going to be tipping off, so that one could be kind of 50-50. And again, Jaylen Brown looks like he's going to play. He's listed as active on ESPN, and he's listed in the first basket list in FanDuel. So it looks like a pretty good chance that he's going to play. And I'm going to go with him there. Brown, it's, again, I always tell you guys, when the Celtics play, 7 to 8 times out of 10 is either going to be Brown or Tatum taking that first shot. And if they take the first shot, most of the time they're hitting it. So I'm going to take Brown there in the Celtics-Cavs game. Then we got the Grizzlies and the Rockets. They only played one time, and that game, you could pretty much throw it out. Adams played. He's injured. He's been injured for a while, unfortunately. No Triple J, no Dylan Brooks, no Shagun. And then Gordon played, who's now with the Clippers. So, again, you can throw that game away. It's not relevant here. The one thing that I would say is I do like Jared Jackson Jr.'s defensive matchup. I think he's going to exploit it. I think he might have a good game here. I'm probably going to bet him 15 points plus in this game, just because I think this game might not be close come third quarter, early fourth quarter maybe. And Jared Jackson Jr. is probably going to stay on the court, whereas, guys like John Moran, Dylan Brooks, Desmond Bane are probably going to be on the bench. And Jared Jackson Jr. might have a shot to, score some good points here. So I'm going with Jared Jackson Jr. for my second pick in the second parlay. The next game, we got the Magic and the Bucks. They only played one game early December. Again, that's another game. Again, some of these games you can just throw them out in terms of the history in the first baskets, because in that game, it was early December, so a while back. There was no Lopez, no Carter Jr., and Middleton started. We all know Middleton's coming off the bench now. And Bobo was doing the tip-off. Obviously, we got Carter Jr. now. He was injured at that point. And Fultz hits a three-pointer, but again, this is a throwaway game. I don't think we can base our pick upon that. So this is a gut pick, and I'm going with Carter, Wendell Carter Jr. I kind of call him him and Mobley are kind of my money men. They make the money when I need it. So I'm gonna go with Carter Jr. there. Again, this tip, I'm pretty confident that the Orlando Magics are gonna win this tip. I mean, Lopez is pretty good on tips, but I think Wendell Carter is just a little better. And again, he's probably gonna be defended by Lopez, and Lopez is a good defender. He's actually I think he's second favorite to win defensive player of the year behind Jared Jackson Jr. I really think Lopez should get it. I think Jared Jackson Jr. missed too many games, but that's just my take. If you guys want to make a bet on that, I already bet it. And I think Carter could score a quick bucket here. Maybe even a jumper, take Lopez out of the paint and take advantage there. So I took Carter there. Then for the next game, we got the Lakers and the Thunder. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm taking AD. Again, one guy that I kind of take almost blindly now because he's hit so many. Again, we can... let's see. Early February they played. Unfortunately, SGA is not playing. He was playing in that game. Again, unfortunately, LeBron is not playing in this game. Unfortunate news for the Lakers and for him as well. They're gonna try to have to make a push. So for that game, that first game, AD won the tip. Probably no surprise there. He usually does. LeBron missed a jumper, and AD makes a tip in. So I'm going with AD there. I'm not gonna overthink it. Same thing with the next game, Pelicans against the Blazers. Played a game early November. Again, another one that you can throw away. No Dame, no Simons, no Dame, and then we have no Simons or Zion in this game right now, and they both played that last game. If you're interested in that first game, Brandon Ingram rained a 3, and he cashed for a first basket. So again, not gonna overthink it. I'm taking Brandon Ingram. If you've been watching my videos, you know how much I like that dude. He's a great player, underrated, just like Drew, and I'm going with him. So my second parlay, we got Brown for the Celtics, Triple J for the Grizzlies. We got Wendell Carter Jr. for the Orlando Magics. We got AD for the Lakers, and then we got BI, Brandon Ingram for the Pels. So that's my second parlay. My third parlay, so that second parlay was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it a little bit, one more guy. So I had my go-to guys parlay was four legs. This one's 5 legs. The second parlay, and then the third parlay, I made it 6. So I'm kind of increasing as we go. The third parlay, I'm gonna go with James Harden against the Miami Heat. I think he could take whoever's guarding him pretty easily. I don't know if it's gonna be Tyler Hero or I don't think Vincent is gonna be guarding him. It's probably gonna be either Hero or one of the other guards. I think he has an advantage. He's probably gonna draw a lot of fouls. He's probably gonna go to the free throw line quite a few times in this game, and I'm gonna go with Harden there. For my second pick, I'm going to the Knicks and the Nets game, and I'm taking another guy that I think is pretty underrated as well, even though he's made the All-Star game twice already, and that's Julius Randle. He's been killing it lately. Be very careful with his rebounds if you're parlaying, doing same game parlays. Before the All-Star break, he was averaging like 10, 11 rebounds a game, 9. Now, I don't know what the hell happened. I think it's because Mitchell Robinson came back, and then Josh Hart is there. They're taking rebounds away from him. So, they're more active in the on the rebounds. Mitchell Robinson's grabbing a ton of rebounds. So is Josh Hart. I like the pickup for the Knicks. I'm actually a Knicks fan, and I love the fact that we got another rebounder, another defender. But again, be very careful when betting Randall's rebounds. I'd rather you bet him on the points than the rebounds. Points and assists, maybe 3, 4 assists, maybe 15, 17 points. Because as I've looked at the stat sheets the last couple of games after the All-Star break, and his rebounds are way down. So I think that's the impact that Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson are having on his rebounds. But I went with him in terms of first basket here. Then for the Cavs and the Celtics, I went with Mobley, again, a guy that I'm going to go back to when I need a win. These are the guys that I'm going to rely on to get me, at least a round robin in this parlay. For the third pick, so we already got Harden, Randall, Mobley. For the fourth pick, we're going back to the Grizzlies and the Rockets, and I'm going to take Dylan Brooks. This is kind of, a gut feeling because when I looked at the first game that these guys played, and then the last game that the Grizzlies played just last night, Dylan Brooks is taking shots left and right. I think I mentioned to you a few times, these are the guys that are not going to score much. They're going to have their 10, 12, 7 points. They're not going to score much, but in the beginning of the games where things are close still, they're going to try to get their points. They're going to try to get theirs early, because if there's a close game at the end of the third quarter, fourth quarter, they know that Bane and Derrick Jackson Jr. are going to take all of those shots. They're going to have very limited shots, and if it's a blowout, they're going to get benched for a bench player. So they're going to go try to get theirs early, and I'm taking a shot with Brooks there. For the Lakers and the Thunder, this is a guy that I picked a few times, and I won some money with him, but it's just, again, gut feeling here, and it's going to be Jalen Williams, the one that spells it Jalen, not Jylin. He's I think he's the shooting guard. The guy with the big dreads. He's been stepping it up with SGH out. He's been scoring pretty well. And I've cashed with him straight up in the past. So I'm taking a shot with him, expecting maybe the Lakers miss a shot, maybe they turn it over, and then Giddey finds him for a quick basket. So I took Jalen Williams there. And then for my last pick, I'm gonna take Valanciunas, another guy that I kind of trust, and I'm banking on Valanciunas here. Be careful because he is, but he is day to day, so he might not play again. Keep track of those lineups. And then for my long shot play, I'm just going to rattle it off here. I'm going to take KD with the Suns. I'm going to take Levine with the Bulls. I'm going to take Butler with the Heat. I'm going to take RJ Barrett with the Knicks. I'm going to take Jason Tatum for the Celtics. I'm going to take Desmond Bain for the Grizz. Take Schroeder for the Lakers. Schroeder, again, maybe a quick shot, quick three-pointer. AD wins the tip, hands it off to him. Maybe he gets a quick pick and roll and makes a shot. I'm taking a long shot with Schroeder. And then I'm going to take Dame in the Blazers-Pels game. Maybe, the Pels miss, or Eubanks actually wins the tip against Valanciunas. Maybe Dame hits a shot there. So again, long shot parlay. And again, this is a very long shot, very hard to hit. So don't go crazy betting a ton of money on these, on this one or on any of these. So we got KD, Levine, Butler, RJ Barrett, Tatum, Bain, Schroeder, and Dame. In terms of my straight up picks, for the Suns against the Hornets, I have no, after they lost LaMelo Ball, I don't have any hopes for the Hornets now. So I'm pretty much banking on Ayton to win the tip, and the Suns pretty much blow out the Hornets. Straight up picks is gonna be Booker and KD. I'm banking on KD to kind of get used to the offense pretty quickly. And again, he is more ball dominant. He's gonna be their best scorer. He is the best scorer on that team, even if he hasn't played a single game for them. He is one of the best scorers in the league. Not taking anything away from Booker, but I think KD is better in terms of scoring and overall. So I'm taking Booker and KD straight up. In the Bulls against the Pistons, I'm taking Levine, who has been extremely aggressive after the All-Star break, taking shots left and right in the first quarter. So I'm taking him. And then for Detroit, I'm taking Wiseman again. No Isaiah Stewart, no Jalen Duren. Wiseman is probably going to have to step it up with all those guys out. Bogdanovich is actually day-to-day. He didn't play the last game. I'm not sure about this game. He's probably going to play, but Wiseman is going to have to step it up. He does have a height advantage on Vujicic. So I'm taking a shot with Wiseman there. In terms of the Sixers and the Heat, straight up, I'm taking Tobias Harris and Bam Adebayo. Bam has kind of been letting me down for a couple of weeks now. This is his last chance. If he doesn't get this first basket, I'm done with him for the rest of the season. So, and then he's not even grabbing that many rebounds either. So that's another guy that I'm like, the ban list is growing. Bam rebounds is on that. Jokic points is on that, because as you saw last night, as good as Jokic is, he doesn't need to score as much as he used to last year. He got Murray's healthy, Porter Jr.'s healthy. Caldwell Pope is doing his thing. He's just, Aaron Gordon doing his thing. So, he's just facilitating, and he doesn't need to score as much. So, every time I see his points, except for that last game when he scored, I think like 40 something. It was an overtime win against the Clippers. He scored like 40 something. Those are not gonna be the regular thing. He's probably gonna score less than 20, 25 every single game, because he's gonna grab rebounds. He's gonna distribute it. So again, that's one guy that's on the ban list for points. So I'm taking Harris and Bam. For the Nets and the Knicks, I'm taking Bridges and Brunson. I'm not gonna overthink it again. For the Cleveland Cavs and the Celtics, I'm taking Darius Garland and Jaylen Brown. Again, it looks like he's going to play, so he should be good there. Grizzlies and the Rockets, I'm taking Desmond Bain, and I'm going to take Jabari Smith. That's kind of a long shot pick and a gut pick there with Jabari. Then for the Bucks and Orlando, I'm not gonna overthink it. Two guys that we've cashed with in the past: Drew Holiday and Paolo Banchero. For the Lakers and the Thunder, we got AD and we got Dort. I'm picking Dort a few times. I think eventually he's gonna hit it. He didn't hit it last night, and I think we picked him on a parlay. I think he's gonna hit it one of these days, and we're gonna cash with him. because he has been picking up his scoring since Shai went down with the injury. Then again, Pelicans and the Blazers. Not gonna overthink it. I'm taking Ingram, and then I'm taking Grant. Grant is one of those guys again. He's gonna score his points. He's gonna try to get his because he know Dame time is coming, and Dame is gonna take most of the shots. So Grant has to get his early, and I'm taking him there. So again, straight up picks: Booker and KD with the Suns, Levine for the Bulls and Wiseman for Detroit, Harris and Bam, Bridges and Brunson, Garland and Jaylen Brown, Desmond Bain and Jabari Smith, Drew Holiday and Paolo Banchero, AD and Dort, and then lastly we got Ingram and Grant. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys cashed the 4 straight up picks that I gave out yesterday. Trying to get a little better on these parlays. I know we were on an incredible hot streak. Right before the All-Star break, we were hitting round robins left and right, parlays left and right. We were getting 6, 5, 6, even 4, 5, 6 straight up picks every night. We got 4 last night, so I'm trying to start that cycle again. I appreciate all the comments and all the likes on YouTube and on Twitter. Make sure you're following me on Twitter at Manny Fresh Bets. I didn't have time to set up any parlays last night for you guys, but I'll try to do it tonight. Just with that storm that we got hit with, it was just tough to do everything: work, video, parlay, just everything. But again, guys and ladies, excuse me, thanks a lot for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like, thumbs up, comment, share. Hit me up on Twitter at Manny Fresh Bets. Follow me there. Can't thank you guys enough for all the new followers and all the new subscribers on YouTube. Let's cash these. We're starting to get a little hot now. We're starting to see things getting a little bit more normal. So hopefully last night was the start of something good, because we got 4 straight up hits. I'm trying to go at least, I'm trying to get at least 4 more tonight. So that way we can build our bankroll and we could keep betting for the next couple of days and hopefully hit a big one. Again, ladies, gentlemen, thank you very much. Let's catch these tonight. Enjoy your day of NBA. Enjoy your day. Be safe. God bless. And we will talk soon.